How crazy is that? The tool of creation he gave to all of us. Now here's where things get a little bit sad. What are you creating with the most powerful tool that God gave you? Because I can tell you, I've created some things that I'm not proud of. I've said some things that I'm not proud of. Because I've said those things, sometimes my actions reflect the way that I say things. But some of the times, the words that I choose to say. You have no idea the power of words. If God can use words to speak creation into being, think about what you can create with your words. Think about it. But not only do you have the power to create, words as powerful as they are to absolutely make something brand new and something so amazing like a human, can also be the most vicious, double-edged, awful weapon any human can create. Forget nuclear war. Words. You can completely destroy somebody using words, can't you? Absolutely diminish them. Make them not feel human anymore. All through the power of words. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to hit them. You didn't have to steal anything. You didn't have to do anything terrible. All you had to do was use the most powerful tool that God gave you. And all I did, I'm not as probably well versed in the Bible as I should be. But this is the very first thing that's written in the Bible. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first thing that's written in the Bible. That God spoke, and there was light. God said, "Let there be light." He didn't touch anything. He didn't move anything. He said. And everything came into being. How cool is that? And that's just the first verse. We can look at tons of different things in the Bible that just have to do with speech. If any of you know the story, it's one of my favorite stories in the Bible. It's the story of Samson and Delilah. And I know it's kind of an obscure story, so I'll just give you the quick rundown. Now, Samson was the most powerful man in the world, like Hercules times 10, okay? And the reason that he claimed, was because he had beautiful, long, Fabio-like hair. I'm serious, this is in the Bible, look it up. Now, he had this lover, and her name was Delilah. And Delilah, oh, she was a saucy young thing. Oh, she was very saucy. And she loved Samson. They loved each other so much. But Delilah was kind of, working for the other team, working for the enemy. Because Samson was this wonderful warrior. He's Hercules, so he savior of peoples, of nations. And Delilah was kind of wanting to figure out his flaw. How do you defeat Hercules? Basically make him into Achilles. What's his Achilles heel? And so Delilah didn't do anything. All she did was walk up to him, the person that she loved, the person who loved her back. She didn't do anything. She didn't try to seduce him, nothing. All she did was ask. That's it. All she did was ask. And of course, he tells her because he loved her. And then Samson fulfilled his God-filled duty. But that's all she had to do. She could have done something crazy. She could have, I don't know, I don't have that big of an imagination, but she could have done something way more powerful than that. But all it took was for her to ask a simple question. How on earth are you weak? What will it take to get you to crumble? And he told her, all you have to do is cut off my hair. That's it. That's all you have to do. And she did. So think about that. The Hercules of the time got defeated because somebody asked a question and used that information to spread the knowledge. She didn't do anything, but all she did was ask. So even questions, again, the simple act of speaking. Be careful what you say. Be careful how you use the most powerful tool God gave you, because all of us can speak. In fact, if you'll allow me to, I spoke up there a little bit about how these songs helped me get through really tough points in my life. And it's true. The lyrics of those songs, the words of those songs really helped me get through because those words were powerful. Those words brought meaning back to my life. And they didn't do a single bloody thing except be there on a CD and I was open to it, and I listened to the words that were being told to me. Because not only do words create, they can also destroy, and words go way farther than you ever think they can. Because when I was younger and I was in a much darker place than I am now, my family was affected. And they weren't even there. They weren't even there to hear the words that I spoke, that people spoke to me. They weren't there for that, but they felt it. They felt it. My whole family was affected because of what somebody, or maybe media, or maybe a song spoke to me. Trust me, you can ask. You can ask. It was not a good time because my family they were affected in many different ways, and some of them were not for the better. Some of the things we're still recovering from. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the things in my family are still broken because of what happened. Because of the things that I did. Because of the words that I spoke. I'm not perfect. None of us are. It took us a while to realize how important words are. And these things happened years ago. And they were just the littlest, tiniest things that were said. And yet they're still broken. They're still trying to be mended. So please, if you take anything away from today, I hope it's the songs. I hope you take away the songs and you go like, dang, that song's from like 1990 or the 2000s. Why the heck did she bring that song in? That song's so old. My God. But they're good songs. At least I think they are. I'm sorry if you didn't like one of them. But they're good songs, so I hope you take the lyrics from them and you at least carry them with you. And you know that they're true. That they might not be true now. They might not be true in 20 years, but they are true. They will eventually be true for you because they are eventually true for me. God didn't answer my prayer when I was in middle school. He didn't answer my prayer when I was in high school. He didn't answer my prayer when I was in junior college. But oh my gosh, when I got to college, I didn't expect anything to change. I didn't expect anything to be different. But out of the blue, these songs came back. These lyrics came back. These words came back. And my God, I remembered the shouting, the screaming, the promises that I made to God. And God kept his promises to me when I was in college. And I now have true friends who are always there for me, who will never abandon me, because that's all I wanted. That's all I asked of God. I said, God, please. My family's here for me, and thank you. Thank you so much for that blessing. My family's going to move on, though. My brother's getting older. He's going to get a job. My younger brother, he's going through, I don't know what he's going through. He's in high school now. I don't know. But he's also going to move on. He's going to get a job. So God, all I want is friends. That's all I want. I want friends who won't abandon me. I want friends who won't speak ill of me. I want friends who will speak words that will encourage me. And I wasn't looking for him, because I thought he wasn't going to answer my prayer. But in college, he did. In college, I got a friend group that really care about me all the time. It's fantastic. They speak words to me that really encourage me and keep me doing what I do. So I just want you also to know that no matter what happens, you're never alone. You might feel alone, but there is somebody out there who loves you and wants to take care of you and will speak words to you that will encourage you. For me, that was my family. And I'm so blessed that my family is the family that they are. And that includes my siblings. So I know some of us look at our family and go like, oh yeah, mom and dad. Oh no, siblings are included in family. So thank God for my family. But I also know some of you don't have a great relationship with your family. And that's okay. Because there is somebody out there who wants to care for you, who wants to speak words to you, who wants you to do well. And it might take you a while to find them, but they are out there, and they want you to do well. So please, if anything, realize that you have the most amazing, powerful tool of creation and destruction right at the tip of your tongue. My mentor says this: the tongue is the most amazing weapon that a human has, because in 1 minute, 1 second, 1 microsecond, it can create worlds. And in the same second, it can destroy universes. So be careful with your weapon. Careful how you use it. Be careful. It's a wonderful gift, but it's also extremely deadly. So use it wisely. God gave it to you for a reason. God wants you to use it for a reason. So, I hope I haven't rambled on too much. But words literally are my livelihood. I sing them all the time. So, I'm going to ask band to come back up. We're going to sing this last song. And this song, I've sung it, when I was last here, I sang it. And I want to sing it one more time because it's one of my favorite songs. And this is Mighty to Save. And if you know the lyrics, think about what we just talked about. Think about it. Everybody needs compassion, the kindness of a